A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to class 4 computer science. As we have already completed our syllabus and we are now going to start our revision. So the first thing today which we will start in our revision class is with the shortcut keys and the full forms. We will start with the shortcut keys and the full form. So the first of all, the shortcut keys. Okay, the shortcut keys which will be very helpful to work and to perform our tasks on the different program windows and on the computer itself. Okay, so now as we are going to start with shortcut keys, and in the earlier also during the quarterly exam we have already covered some of the shortcut keys, but we will include those shortcut keys also here. Okay, so we will start the first one. The first one is to open an existing file. So if you want to open any existing file, the file which you have already created on the computer, and you want to work on it, or you want to edit or modify it, so in purpose to do so, you want to open the particular existing file. So shortcut key for that is that Control plus O. Okay. The second one, to create a file. To create a file, the shortcut is Control plus N. Okay. To create any new file, you can write it here. To create a new file. Okay. To create a new file, you can use the shortcut key Control plus N. Then to copy a text, Control plus C. To cut a text, Control plus X. To paste text, Control plus V. Then to select entire document, Control plus A. If you want to select everything, you can press the Control plus A shortcut key. Then to save a file or a document, use the shortcut key Control plus S. To save, in order to save the file for a future use, you can use the shortcut key Control plus S. So these are some of the keys. You can note it down. Then we will move to some more keys. Now you can see some of the shortcut keys which are there, which we have already discussed earlier during the quarterly exam. But you have to learn it now also. Okay. So we move to the next one. The next is to use the eighth one, to use the undo command. cancel the last action performed. The undo command, the purpose of using the undo command is to cancel the last action performed. Okay, so in order to use the undo command, you can use the shortcut key Control plus Z. Okay, now by mistake, if you have undone something, you have used the undo command, but again you remember that by mistake you have used the undo command and you want to get it back. So what you can do? You can use the redo command to use the redo command. Shortcut is Control plus Y. Okay. Shortcut key for redo command is Control plus Y. Now, for checking the spelling and grammar, for spelling and grammar check within your document, if you want to make it sure that you have not done any mistake or all the spellings and grammatically your document is correct, you can use the feature of spelling and grammar, and for this you can use the shortcut key F7 key. You can press the function key F7 from your keyboard and you can use the spelling and grammar check. Now the next one is to open the results feature. To open results, Shift plus F7, Shift plus F7. Okay, to use the results feature you have to use Shift plus F7. Now, in order to print the document, now finally, suppose if you want to take the printout or you want to take the hard copy of the document, then you have to print the document, and for printing the document you can use the shortcut key Control plus P to print the document. Control plus P. Okay. Now some more shortcut keys, like to make the text bold. Okay. So first of all, you note it down, this one, you write it down. I hope that you might have completed. Then move further. 13th one, to make the text bold. To write any text or to present any text in the bold forms, you can use the shortcut. First of all, what you need to do is that you have to select the word or the phrase or the sentence to which you want to make it bold, and after that you can press the shortcut key Control plus B. Okay. The 14th one, make the text italic. Italic means to represent the text in the tilted manner. Okay, so the shortcut is Control plus I. Okay, now next one, to underline the text. To underline the text, Control plus U. To underline the text, the shortcut is Control plus U. Okay. Now the next one is to align the text with the alignments. As we have already know what is the alignment and what are the different types of alignment. There are 4 different types of alignment options available in the board, that is left, right, center and justify. So to align the text to left, to align the text to the left is Control plus L. In same manner, to align the text to right, Control plus R. To align the text to center of the document or the middle of the document, you can use the shortcut key Control plus E. Okay, and next one, to align the text in between, left and right margin of the page. That is known as to align the text to justify. Okay, you can use the shortcut Control plus J. So what is the meaning of justify? Justify means to align the document in the center, that is in between the left and the right margin of the page. Okay, so these are about the alignment. Okay, now we move to the some more shortcut keys. Some more shortcut keys like to open a new tab in web browser. To open a new tab in a web browser. Okay, so in order, when you are getting access or you are using the internet and you are surfing through the internet and you want to open a new tab in your web browser, so you can directly use the shortcut key Control plus T. You can use the shortcut key Control plus T to open the new tab in your web browser. Okay, and the next one is to close an active tab in web browser. Control plus W. Now, what is the meaning of active tab here? The active tab generally means that currently displayed or the web page which will be currently displayed. Suppose you have opened more than one web pages on your web browser. Okay, you have opened more than one web pages on your web browser, and if you want to close any one tab from there, you have finished going through the particular website and you want to close down that particular website. So what you can do that you can open that particular tab on your system, you can go through it and you can press the shortcut key Control plus W. Then as soon as you will press the Control plus W, the tab or the web page which is currently displayed on your web browser window will be closed down. Or suppose that there is only a web browser. You have not used the multiple tabs, you have not used more than one tab, you have only using a single web page, or you have opened only single web page on your web browser, and you press the Ctrl plus W, then what will happen, that it will close down your web browser window. It will close the web browser window. Okay, so these are some of the shortcut keys which you have to learn and you have to prepare for the exam. Okay, now we move to the full forms. Some of the important full forms regarding the use of internet. When we are talking about the internet, we have some of the abbreviations which are generally used there. We have some of the abbreviations which are generally used in the field of internet. Okay, so full forms. The first one is internet. The first one is internet itself. So the internet. So I hope that all of you know, as I have already told you so many times, what is the full form of internet. So the full form of internet is international network. International network. Okay. The second one is NSF. NSF, National Science Foundation. National Science Foundation. Then third one is ARPANET. ARPANET. It was the first network. It was the first network built by the Ministry of Defense of United States. Okay. So the full form of this is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Okay, this is the full form of ARPANET. It was the first network built by the Ministry of Defense of United States. Then the fourth one is World Wide Web, WWW. This stands for World Wide Web. Okay. Fifth one, ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. Okay, the Internet Service Provider. Clear? Next one. Next one is some of the name of the ISPs, like BSNL. I hope that you may know the full form of this. Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Then the seventh one, MTNL, Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited. Okay. Next, eighth one is URL. Eighth one is URL or the web address. The URL is also known as web address. The full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator. The ninth one is modem, the device required for internet connection. The full form is modulator, demodulator. Okay, it is the device used for the necessary for the internet connection. Then next one is the most commonly word nowadays is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. What is the full form of Wi-Fi? It is a wireless mode of connection. So it is full form is wireless fidelity. Wireless fidelity. Okay, it is a wireless mode of connection to the internet. Okay, we do not require any wired connection for this. And the last one is 11th one, TCP IP. TCP IP. The full form is Transmission Control Protocol, or IP stands for Internet Protocol. The TCP IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. It governs the way in which the data are sent and received and how the communication over the internet is being established. Everything will be governed by or has to be followed the rules which are being specified by the TCP IP. The protocol means the rules, okay, or the regulations for function of any particular thing. Okay, so these are the some of the full forms you may learn and prepare for your exam. Okay, you can prepare for your exam. And this is how we come to the end of this session. And then in the next session we will start the revision from some other chapter. Clear? Till that time, thank you and have a very nice day.